Well, good evening and welcome to Chills and Fever, the last one from the kitchen on a Saturday night on a weekly basis. Great set, Sean. Absolutely smashed it.
The other day to go on and leave you, don't try to please you, but I just turned and walked away. I didn't want to hear it or even be near it. No one can ever change me. No one can rearrange me. Nobody, baby, nobody. 'Cause I have faith in you. My mother said, son, be a man.
Well, good evening, Welling Garden City, and Mark and Christine Smith, Adrian SFCF13, Trevor Britnell, and Joe Dono in Parry.
I said, don't tell me anymore.
Good evening, Vicky Richardson. Love your vinyl floor.
No one can change me.
Good evening, Melvin Clapton, South Wales. And Nivy Stevens. Good evening, Essex and Kirsten Adolf.
Hey, baby. Oh, I have faith in you. About all those things I've heard, you know I don't believe a doggone word, and no one can change me. No one, no baby, 'cause I have faith in you. Don't you hear me?
Well, there we go with the one and only, the late great Mr. Edwin Starr, who settled in Norfolk, the UK. What a legend. Well, Sean played such a fantastic tribute to the Temptations. I thought I'd play something by them.
I can tell you're gonna cry. Is it over me? If your ears say your tears, for I'm not worth it, you see. Oh, I'm the type of guy who is always on the road. Wherever I lay my head, baby, that's my home. That's my home. You had a romance. Did you break it by chance? Over me. If it's so, I like for you to know that I'm not worth it, you see. Oh, I'm the type of guy who is always on the road. Wherever
Well, good evening, Mark Stackhouse, the Mincer and the Mincer himself and herself, Sean and Michelle. Good evening, the Midlands and Sean and Jill.
I'm your man. I'm your man. What do I
Good evening, Liverpool and Stan and May Evans. Good evening, Leeds. And Mike Eastwood and Lynn. Good evening, Tim Richardson and his lovely rabbit. Kevin Andrews up in Norfolk and Lee Greenaway.
See them everywhere I go. Oh, I'm the type of guy who is always on the road. Wherever I lay my head, baby, that's my home. That's my home. That's my home. That's my home.
Well, there we go, the Temptations there. Recorded in 1966 and done by Marvin Gaye originally. This is Harvey Avern.
Why'd you wanna put me down when I tried to
save our romance. You'd say we made a big mistake if you'd only give love a chance. Thought it over, and I see just how wrong I have been. Thought it over, and I see that without you I just can't take it home, think it over again, yeah, think it over again, think it over again. You hurt me and desert me after I've given my heart. Still you wait, you hesitate when you know it tears me apart. Think it over, and I'm sure that you'll know when you see. Think it over, 'cause it means you'll be spending your life with me. Take it home, think it over again, yeah. Think it over again, think it over again.
Well, good evening, Pete Sparks. Smudgy over in Sawbridgeworth. Julie Foster and Dwayne Carruthers.
You're lying and denying love that was meant to be shared.
Good evening, Mark Bawley, Sharon McKinsky, James Slinger and Brian Laidlaw.
Think it over, and you'll find what I say to be true. Think it over, 'cause it means that I'm really in love with you. Take it home, think it over again.
Well, there we go. Harvey Avern there. Great soul tune. I wish I had good eyes and could do what Sean done and read the big screen. Set one up in here a couple of months ago. I couldn't read a thing, couldn't see a thing. So there we go. This was a request.
There's something on my mind.
Watch the Tina Turner story documentary DVD this week. What a moving,
Please tell me what's wrong.
influential.
You just a fool.
Enjoy this.
You love what you say. You got to face it to live in this world. You take it good. Sometimes you're happy and sometimes you're sad. One more time. You know you love him. You can't understand why he treats you like he do and he's such a good man. Listen, he's got me smiling and I should be ashamed. Got me laughing when my heart is in pain. Oh, now I must be a fool, but I'll do anything he wants me to. Now how come you're just a fool? You know you're in love. Tell me one more time. Face it, you live in a world. You take the good, sometimes you're happy and sometimes you're sad. One more time. You know you love him. You can't understand why he treats you like he do when he's such a good man. And listen, without the man, I don't wanna live. You think I'm lying?
Well, good evening, Suffolk and Kevin Raymond and Carolyn. I take it you've moved up there. Good evening, Nick and Dennis O'Kane out in Seattle. And down to South Wales and Mark and Sheehan.
You got to face it, to live in a world. You take the good,
Good evening, Steve Giles, Dave Porter, Wayne 1958 and Solly Simon.
why he treats you like he do and he's such a good man. Listen, wave of action speaks louder than words. The
Well, good
truth
evening,
is
Ady Langston up in the Midlands. John Patterson,
just a man.
great to see you back in, sir. Up to Hull and Yorkshire and Carl and Kath. Custard sip.
Tell me one more time. Face it, to live in a world. You take the good, sometimes you're happy and sometimes you're sad. Tell me one more time. You know you love him. You can't understand why he treats you like he do when he's such a good man. Tell me.
Well, there we go. I could Tina Turner there on the Sue label, 1960. What an influential group person Tina Turner was. Well, this is something a little bit different. On the Decca label, Otis Spann, 1964.
Stirs me up.
Oh, good evening, Derek Hingham. Kevin and Jane Williams. Richard Graham and Mark Aldridge. Good evening, Adi Langston and Martin Jackson. Loose Caboose. Evening, Carl Lasso, Steve Chamberlain, Martin McFarl, Rocco 68, Tim 17, Sonia Fisher, Barry Thurgood, and Stephen and Lisa up in Hull. Well, there we go. Otis Spann on the Decca label, 1964 there, and stir it up. Sean, I've already played 13 records in a quarter of an hour. So good evening, Mark Bawley, Mark Stackhouse. Good evening, Detroit and Carolyn Crawford.
I get a thrill when I hear your name. The way you got me acting is a doggone shame. I dream of you, baby, every night and day. Hey, 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 yay, yay, yay. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but if I thought you could love me too, I'd spend my life just waiting for you. I really, really love you, baby. I really, really love you, baby. I really, really.
Well, there we go, 1958 there, Joe and Campbell off the Gone label, and I really, really love you. Well, just as you thought you were never going to hear the Snake, Andy Hill plays it.
One morning down at Bramble alongside the lake, a tender heart.
Sorry, Stan, this is the Liverpool 5.
Frozen snake, his pretty colored skin had been all frosted with the dew. All right, I'll take you in and I'll take care of you. Take me in, tender woman, take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, tender woman, sighed the snake. She wrapped him up all cozy in a comforter of silk, and then laid him by the fireside with some honey and some milk. She hurried home from work that night. As soon as she arrived, she found that pretty snake she'd taken in had been revived. Take me in, tender woman, take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in.
Yeah, we have loved playing our cover versions, especially the British ones.
She clutched him to her bosom.
1966.
But if I hadn't brought you in by now, you
On an RCA demo.
well, she stroked his pretty skin again, kissed and held him tight. But instead of saying thanks, the snake gave her a vicious bite. Take me in, tender woman, take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, tender woman, sighed the snake. You're Satan, cried that woman, and you've bitten me, but why? You know your bite is poisonous, and now I'm gonna die. Ah, shut up, silly woman, said that reptile with a grin. How you do, dog?
Well, you can just imagine what the clubs would have been like back in the day, back in the mid-60s. Loads of great British bands playing fantastic cover versions of tunes, introducing it to the UK. If it hadn't been for these bands, we wouldn't have a soul scene, a mod scene, or a scooter scene, or anything else. Unbelievable. Here we go, great cover of Dean Parrish. This is the Blue Chips.
Hey, now, I know something about love. You gotta want it, baby. If that girl's got into your blood, go out and get her. And if you want her to be a very part of you, makes you want to breathe. Now listen, here's what you got to do. You gotta tell her that you're never gonna leave her. Tell her that you're always gonna love her. Tell her right now. Yeah, come on, right now. I know something about love. You gotta show it in. I make her see that moon up above. Reach out and get it. If you want her to be always by your side, and if you want her to, you always think of you. You gotta tell her that you're never gonna leave her. Tell her that you're always gonna love her. Tell her right now. I know something about love. You gotta make it and show her what the world is made of. One kiss will prove it. And if you want her to be always by your side, I take her hand tonight. You gotta swallow the foolish pride. You gotta tell her that you're never gonna leave her. Tell her that you're always gonna love her. Tell her.
Well, there we go, the Blue Chips there on a Pie demo, 1966.
Come on, right now. You gotta tell her that you're never gonna leave her.
The one thing this show's done,
You're always gonna
all 62 of them,
tell her.
and we got the 63rd next week, is allow us to play music, invite you into our sheds or kitchens. We've all got to know each other a lot better. It's absolutely been wonderful. Well, there we go. The Blue Chips there, 1966. Anyway, it's time now for our featured artist. Well, our featured artist this week is John Lee Hooker. John was born in 1912, 1915, 1917, 1920 and 1923. No one is quite sure. He was the son of a sharecropper and rose to prominence performing electric guitar and adaptations of the Delta Blues. He was born in Tutwiler, Mississippi, USA, and was the youngest of 11 children. All 11 were homeschooled and only permitted to listen to spirituals sung in church. In 1921, John's parents separated and his mother married William Moore, a blues singer who provided John Lee with his first introduction to the guitar and influences of the blues. Another huge influence on John Lee was Tony Hollins, who dated his sister. Tony Hollins taught John Lee Crawling Kingsnake and Catfish Blues. At the age of 14, John Lee ran away to Memphis, Tennessee, where he performed on Beale Street at New Daisy Theatre. worked in factories to earn money, and finally in Detroit at the Ford Motor Company. He played and visited clubs in Hastings Street in Detroit and quickly gained popularity during the 1940s. His first recording contract came in 1948 for Modern Records and released Boogie Chillin', which became an instant hit in 1949. Now I'm going to play a tune.
Get out of that bed, face all full of frown. Get out of that bed, face all full of frown. I know now, baby, you're a lazy gal. No use to you hollering, no use to laying around. No use to you talking, no use to laying around. I know now, baby, you're a lazy gal. I said shake, holler and run. 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 No, now, baby, you're a lazy gal. One-eyed rat prowling all night long, like a one-eyed rat prowling all night long. Say all day long, don't do a doggone thing. I said shake, holler and run.
Well, there we go. Shake, holler and run.
Shake, holler and run.
1955 recording on Modern Records. Before Bill Haley and all of that, it's absolutely awesome. Anyway, John adapted the blues to his styles and recorded under many pseudonyms in the early days. Despite being illiterate, John was a great lyricist. John rarely played it with a standard beat, but changed the tempo to fit the song, which made it very hard for fellow musicians to follow. He moved to VJ Records, having early hits with Dimples and Boom Boom, becoming a huge hit in the UK in 1964, 8 years after its release in the US. I'm going to play another tune now. This is a Berry Gordy tune, which he adapted to his style.
The best thing in life is free. You can give it to the birds and bees. I need money. I need money. I need money. Oh yes, that's what I want. Your love give me such a thrill, but your love don't pay my bills. I need money. I need money. I need money, oh yes, that's what I want. Money don't get everything is true. What it don't get I can't use. I need money. I need money. I need money. Oh yes, that's what I want. A whole lot of money. A whole lot of money. A whole lot of money. Oh yes, that's what I want. Money don't get everything, that's true. What it don't get, I don't want. I need money. I need money. I need money. Oh, that's what I want, baby.
Wow, what a great adaptation there by John Lee Hooker of Money. The Berry Gordy, great tune. Anyway, during the 1960s, John began performing with great rock musicians such as the Groundhogs and Canned Heat, The Doors, and many more with adaptations of his tunes. John appeared in the Blues Brothers film performing Boom Boom, and John Lee Hooker went on to own 5 houses in California. Not bad for a sharecropper's son. John Lee Hooker was awarded 5 Grammy Awards, including a Lifetime Achievement Award after being inducted into the Blues Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and many other musical awards. John could not boast the effortless authority of Muddy Waters, or was not as outlandish as Bo Diddley. He would not terrify you like Howlin' Wolf, but he would rock you until your socks would poke out of a hole in the soles of your shoes. He sadly passed away on June the 21st, 2001, aged approximately 83 to 88. Anyway, rest in peace, John Lee Hooker. You're a legend. I'm going to play one more tune.
Green onion, oh baby, bring the onion, everything. Bring the onion, baby. I got me turnip green, hard more, go to them. Oh yeah. Bring me chicken and baby with onion. Oh yeah, onion baby. Bring me. Oh potato. Oh yeah, with onion. With onion.
Well, there we go, John Lee Hooker, our featured artist of this week. We've tried putting together over the last 61 weeks, Sean and myself, Carol and Michelle, the patchwork quilt of music, linking together how music has evolved. All these great artists had a major part to play. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to play a cover version of John Lee Hooker now. Back to the UK. This is how it comes across. This is Blues by 5.
Yeah, boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna knock you right down, right off of your feet, and take you home with me. I'll put you in my house. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I love the way you walk.
Well, good evening to Cyril and Sue. Bolton, up in North London. Good evening, Tiny Boat. Jimmy Mahon, Baz Rogers. Good evening, Fire Dog, Lauren Wolf, Neil Anderson, and Lucas Lever. Good evening, Heather Jeanette. Cop 2K, Chris Davis down in Gloucestershire, and Mike Warburton up in Manchester. Good evening, Martin Jackson on the south coast of the UK, and John Kirk, and Dave Hughes. Hope you're settling in well, pal.
To talk that talk and whisper in my
Bet you had a curry tonight.
Well, tell me that you love me. I love the way you walk when you talk like that. Yeah, well, you knock me out right over my feet. Oh, I can walk, baby. Come on, you gotta talk that talk. Let's go now, you let me hear now.
Well, this is how influential guys like John Lee Hooker were. This is the Spencer Davis Group.
Walk that walk, yeah, talk that talk. I want you walk that walk. You my babe, I got my eyes on you. You got dimples in your jaw. You got dimples in your jaw. You got dimples in your jaw. You my babe, I got my eyes on you. I love to see you switch, sort up and down the floor. Oh, I love to see you switch. You my babe, I got my eyes on you. You got dimples in your jaw. You got dimples in your jaw. Yeah, dimples in your jaw. You my babe, I got my eyes on you.
How? Yeah. I'd love to see you switch, sorta up and down the floor. You got dimples in your jaw, sorta up and down the floor.
You my babe, I got my eyes on you.
Well, there we go, Spencer Davis there. Don't forget, I've got a stop press announcement. Stone Valley Festival, there is only 200 tickets left. 13th, 14th and 15th of August. The lineup is incredible. Happy Mondays. Every band you can think of, every band you'd want to be there for is there. And my good friend Nick Newcomb from Newcastle and myself are DJing between each set throughout the 3 days. Can't wait for that. As I say, don't miss the boat on that one. Bit of mod jazz coming for you now. Soup and Onions, 1966, on the Columbia label. Ray Merriweather Trio. Good evening, John Scully, Ruby Whitelaw, and Fred and Denise Holberg. Welcome to the centre of the universe. Welcome to Chills and Fever. At Chills and Fever. I've so appreciated you tuning in each week for the last 61 weeks. 122 hours of music played. Nearly 5 days and 5 nights. There's light at the end of the tunnel. We're all going out again. We have served our purpose. We will be there on the odd occasion to do specials. That is Bright Sounds by Big Moose on Age Records. Absolutely love it. We're doing a bit of Latino now. And Pete Rodriguez.
Let me say this now. Here and now, let's get this straight. Boogaloo, baby, I made it great. Because I gave it the Latin beat. You know, child, I'm kind of hard to beat.
I like it like that.
You better believe me when I tell you.
I said I like it like that.
Boogaloo, I made it great.
I like it like that.
I like it like
I said I like it like that.
and I want it like that.
I like it like that.
I've got the soul. I've got
I
the
said I like it like that.
I've got the soul, baby. Look at
I like it like that.
yeah, baby.
I said I like it like that.
I like it like that.
I like it like that.
Stomp your feet if you think I'm neat. Clap your hands if you want some more. Stomp your feet if you think I'm neat. Clap your hands if you want some more.
I like it like that. I said I like it like that. I like it like that. I said I like it like that.
Well, next weekend, I travel up to Staffordshire, Minch Towers, to do our final weekly Saturday show from Minch Towers. Carol will be with me, and we will be joining the Mincer, Sean Chapman, his lovely Mincer, Michelle, for 2 hours of entertainment. I've got my stockings ready. We'll have a laugh. Okay, now it's time for a little bit of Original Gravity. This is out this week. It's been posted early doors. This is Nestor Alvarez and Llama a la Bomberas. Limited edition. The advanced orders have gone in incredibly well. 75% of all the copies are sold. If you want a copy, check out originalgravity.co.uk. Cheaper than chips. I think shipping is Tuesday this week. Modern's always been about evolution, music, moving, changing with the times, with the decades. That's why we're all still here. Check out Nestor Alvarez, Original Gravity, Centre of the Universe. A short flight from Latin America to the Caribbean.
Why don't you wake up and face the facts? Our love's going on the rocks. You've been untrue to me. Now I'm gonna set you free. You found another guy, but I'm sure that I won't cry, 'cause I don't love you anymore, and I don't want you anymore. So bye bye baby, I'm gone. I know it's better for us to part. I should have known right from the start. Your love was not for me. Our party was meant to be, but I'll find a girl someday. So once more, I'm gonna say that I don't love you anymore, and I don't want you anymore. So bye.
Well, good evening, Lisa. Taylor, haven't seen you for ages. And good evening, Terry. Good evening, Lucas Weaver. And by the way, Neil Anderson, Original Gravity, they're going to be on at 10 o'clock after I finish this show on Mixcloud. Doing a celebration of our penultimate shows. Expect some goodies amongst that. So get on to Mixcloud, 10 o'clock straight after me. Well, this next one goes out for Mr. Mike Warburton. I mean, what a stalwart in our world. He made a load of comments about this record, and I did play it, oh God knows, some months ago. And I thought, why not? I'll play it again. Here we go. Dr. No. Edwards All Stars on the Rio label. You guys have been fantastic out there. Without you, we wouldn't have been able to put this show on. You've been in there in your droves over the weeks, over the months. And we do so appreciate it. Hope you've tried lifting your spirits for you. The doors are opening up. There's light at the end of the tunnel, I think. Well, I've got my Swerve Ball Curveball record coming up now. You're going to love this, I hope. The Buzzcocks.
You make me feel under the hood and I'm hurt. And if I start a commotion, I run the risk of losing you, that's worse. And
Well, good evening, Ginny and Vinny, down in the West Country. Looking forward to coming down to yours in a few weeks' time. Party!
My natural emotions, you make me feel under the hood till I'm hurt. And if I saw a commotion, I'll only end up losing you, and that's worse. Ever fall in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone? Ever fall in love with someone you should have fallen in love with? Ever fall in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone you should have fallen in love with?
1978. 43 years ago.
Ever fall in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone? Ever fallen in love with someone you should have fallen in love with? Fall in love with. Ever fall in love with someone you should have fallen in love with?
Well, there we go, the Buzzcocks there. What inspiration was that? That's the curveball, swerveball, whatever you want to call it. What a great tune this is. The Yardbirds, 1965. Take it away.
Sick at heart and lonely, deep in dark despair, thinking one thought only, where is she, tell me where? And if she says to you, she don't love me, just give her my message, tell her of my plea, and I know, well, if she had me back again, well, I would never make her sad. I got a heart full of soul. And I know if she had me back again, well, I would never make her sad. I got a heart full of soul. She's been gone such a long time, longer than I can bear. But if she says she wants me, tell her that I'll be there. And if she says to you, she don't love me, just give her my message, tell her of my plea. And I know, well, if she had me back again, well, I would never make her sad. I got a heart full of soul.
Well, there we go, the Yardbirds. Well, I've queued in the last record, and it's only a short one, and I've still got minutes to go. So I'm not quite sure. Here we go. Next week, last show, Mince Towers.
Whose intellectual close friends get to call him TC, providing it's with dignity. Not yet. The indisputable leader of the gang. He's the boss.
We're going to pull a stops out next week.
He's the most tip-top.
Someone says I played this before. There's a few tunes we have.
Yes, he's the chief, he's a king, but above everything, he's the most tip-top. Top cat. Top cat.
Well, there we go. The last show from the kitchen in Hunsdon from Chills and Fever on a regular Saturday night. hope to see you all next week up at Mince Towers in Staffordshire, where all 4 of us are going to get together. We're going to have a party. We're going to blow your brains to bits and blow the doors off and everything else, and probably wreck Sean's shed. But anyway, join us next week, and take care, stay safe, see you all soon. Thanks a lot, and good night.